The layoff adventures continue. The layoff adventures continue. 92K has
In
been
March,
reported in February.
February.
Yes, that adds to 200K reported for 2026 so far. We are still in March. We'll keep on track. If it's about the same for March, we're headed into something that we'll continue to talk through. We'll see what's going on there. Um,
My thing
yeah,
is
man.
like we there's so much going on, bro. Like, you know, it for them to keep the stock prices a certain way, they
Yeah.
gotta like cut people because there's no money coming in right now.
Well,
So they gotta like show the books in a certain kind of way, right? So like even if revenue is down, if we can show that our profit is up though, then we still good. So how do you show your profit is up? You start cutting people.
so one of I hear you, but I think right now what's actually happening, and that's probably part of it, but I think the biggest part is what is coming up is the AI piece of things, right? And they're talking about the WARN Act, right? So Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act.
All these
Um
acronyms.
and this is something that came up in 1988. And basically when you think about AI and how things have to shift, so now you have to figure out adjustments, right? For your workforce and what that looks like, etc. But what this act specifically does
What's it called?
is the WARN Act. WARN. So Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act. And this is so that it says it is a U.S. labor law passed in 1988 that requires certain employers to give advance notice before large layoffs or plant closures. So,
Certain employers.
so knowing
Huh.
that there's a shift with AI and such, and different, like the labor force is looking a bit different, or looking to look a bit different, or getting ready for that. This is something that is it seems to be like heavily utilized at this moment, and it's usually used when folks are trying to do this quietly, right? So they do it in little spurts, so that this way it doesn't actually hit like mass platforms and things like that. Does that make sense? um and I could give you a couple other notes.